guys, what's up? It's Hunter here, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. So yeah, guys, in this part, I'm just gonna be doing like the audio logs because yeah, there's actually some audio logs here on the captain's terminal.
To my dearest wife Sarah, my son Noah, and my daughter Abby. If you're reading this, I can tell you with the utmost confidence that I'd die for something right and just. The cost of war is higher than any one life, and I happily give mine in defense of my men and family. Abby, I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise when I said I was coming home. My hopes for your future gave me the strength to protect everything we hold dear. You will always be Daddy's little girl. Noah, be an honest man. Keep your word. Only use violence as a last resort. You're the man of the house now. Sarah, please keep our baby safe. And find it in your heart to forgive me for leaving you alone. If my last breath is not in the battlefield, then surely it will be in your arms. Keep me in your hearts. Always.
To whom it may concern, I lead sailors and troops. I protect them, and sooner or later, I prepare to send them into the jaws of a hell that is the bloodiest, dirtiest, most vicious kind of warfare man has been able to devise. By me, these men and women are loved with the kind of bond that exists no other place but the military. These young warriors go for days without food or sleep. They persevere when they are sick, perform miraculous feats when they are wounded, and take death-defying orders without pause. They are never afraid. They never complain. They spend all of their time trying to think of ways to help one another achieve victory and save us all from certain death. It is selflessness beyond the pale. My dedication to them stands above all else, save for the freedom of our world. It was my honor and privilege to command such brave souls. Peace to the fallen. Captain Maureen Ferrin.
This is a classified briefing regarding the POW apprehended in Geneva. After using our Aegis guns against our fleet, the operative known as Raya attempted to destroy the entire Aegis system. This would have left Earth vulnerable to aerial attack. At this time, it's unclear if the guns can be destroyed from another location. I'll keep you posted on any and all developments. Top Cat out.
This is a classified briefing regarding the POW known as Raya. Identify yourself. We believe Raya's mission was to incinerate himself along with the Aegis. His implanted transponder would have been destroyed, halting its signal, sending an all-clear to the enemy fleet. Stratcom can only assume an invasion would follow. We need to act on this intel, Captain. Make it your purpose. Top Cat out.
Today, the front embarks on a conquest. Here and now, we will eradicate the authority and influence of the Earth. Our world is just beginning. Theirs is dying. It is not enough to break free. We will break them. Their cities will burn along with the pages of their history. Mars Eternal.
Bureau of Firearms paid us a surprise visit.
I didn't hear about this.
Our enterprising Russian brethren did a little import-export deal with their Canadian friends. Exhibition hockey game / military surplus sale.
Illegal.
Highly. Navy brought in the Bureau, fleet-wide inspection, big crackdown.
They turned this place over?
They were here less than 5 minutes. They took a cursory glance at the inventory, adjusted their triggers to a 5-pound pull. They gave me a hat.
Nice.
Firearms, alcohol, tobacco. the time a man could buy whiskey, cigarettes, and a .45 all in the same aisle of the same store.
The good old days.
One of the many signs I was born too late.
Wild West your speed?
Wild East, 9th century China Tang Dynasty, invention of gunpowder. That's where I belong.
You know your history.
Did a book report in 6th grade. Miss Trill Scott, a little meaner than a wet panther, but she had other attributes. I couldn't wait to get to class.
What'd you get on the report?
C-. Purposely used pencil. Immediate grounds for detention and an extra hour with Miss Trill Scott.
Mission accomplished.
I like school. 6 hours a day of regimented, repetitive instruction.
Sounds familiar.
Lockstep marching, dressing alike, and following the rule. A little structure and group mentality can soothe the soul, Lieutenant.
Soldiers aren't sheep, Chief.
Not at all. But every machine's got cogs, springs, pins, coils, innocuous by themselves, but put them in their proper place and you got something powerful and precise. That ain't sheep.
Miss Trill Scott taught you well, Griff.
I'm an over my pay grade when it comes to the finer points of war, Lieutenant, but I'll be damned if we can't find some solace in the simple beauty of a sidearm and a 6th grade teacher.
Okay, you ready to face the music?
Always. Born ready, flyboy.
All right. So, Admiral Rains, a man of great wisdom, has ordered us...
Are you brown-nosing right now? You're totally brown-nosing.
This is the Navy. I believe the proper term is blue-nosing. May I continue?
Please.
Thank you. As part of the Admiral's progressive command decree, our evaluation process includes an interview to be filed by a squad mate of lateral rank in this case. That's yours truly.
Be advised, I will be recording my interview with you as well, so watch your ass. Tread accordingly, Lieutenant.
Noted. Let's talk a little bit about your disciplinary record.
Let's not.
It's on the list, Saul.
Go ahead.
You had some issues with Major Kenny.
Major Kenny was a major blowhard, and he was full of shit. And his wife was a stuck-up broom rider.
Oh, man. I'm gonna have to edit this.
Whatever.
Well, to keep things copacetic, just tell the snake shit story.
You are gonna have to edit this.
I know.
So, I overhear this guy in a bar talking about having the record for flying low. Says he can fly under snake shit. So I chime in.
Of course you do.
And I tell him that you can only tie the record for flying low.
Right, because eventually you're just landing or crashing.
Bingo. So I see the guy the next morning on the way out to the transport, and I say, "Good morning, snake shit." And he says, "That's major snake shit, Lieutenant Salter."
And that was Major Kenny.
One and the same. Never got back on track after that.
You buzzed his house in San Anselmo while his wife was hosting the Officers' Wives Club formal in the backyard, so...
I was doing a little low flying myself. Apparently made quite a mess.
You were grounded.
Several times. But when the Major retired, he signed the petition for my Distinguished Flying Cross, so, hey, guess he got over it.
Why should you be re-upped?
I have everything it takes in spades. I understand risk. I multitask like a mother really well. And I take myself and the equipment to the peak of proficiency. Plus, I can beat anybody like a drum. Shit goes down, you want me up.
That's for damn sure. Can't argue with that.
You better not.
All right, I think my work here is through.
Get ready, Reyes. You're next. I'm not nice like you.
Roger that, Fever.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is there a big-time Jack pilot on my bridge?
Figured I'd come and see how the other half lives.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Just checking in, Gator.
Bullshit. You're doing recon for 8 highly trained aviators who wouldn't be caught dead poking around up here.
I'm on a mission.
I knew it. Let me guess. Operation What the Hell Was the Admiral on board? Am I right?
Actually didn't know the Admiral was here. We saw Captain Alder and half a Stratcom skip a 2-martini breakfast to do a walkthrough. Oh, something's up.
Why you?
Coin toss.
Don't buy that either. That's your squadron. They look up to you.
Yeah, if they're sitting and I'm standing, maybe. So what can't you tell me that I can't repeat?
Got these images from Captain Alder this morning. Spotted by defense spectroscope, deep field scan. It's gigantic.
Holy shit.
Got 300 meters on us lengthwise, maybe 50 wide. Big enemy ship. Tough to find a parking spot, that's for sure.
I'm getting antsy. If the good Lord wanted the Navy on terra firma, he'd have made the sky brown. Pilots make bad pedestrians.
No one's ever collided with the sky. Granted, Retribution handles like a brick in the bay, but I got the old girl dialed in.
You think they'll cancel the Fleet Week festivities?
Over a grainy fixture? Fat chance. Didn't cancel Evolution over the Loch Ness Monster. Lots of confetti and tons of pride tied up in this thing.
Show must go on. I'd feel better if we were on patrol.
I agree with you, but I'll deny it on the road.
I'll rat you out.
Yeah, well, just remember, I control the well deck from up here. Those plasmaferic winds get awful tough if you're inadvertently locked out.
I can always sick Salter on you.
The nuclear option with the ponytail.
Thanks for the intel, Gator.
Come and see us more often.
Retribution to Tigris Actual, how copy? Send traffic, Retribution. Captain Farron. Retribution was engaged by Olympus over Titan. Commander Reyes' Jackal was hit. Ethan was aboard. They bailed. He ordered 141 out of the battle zone. Rhett was taking heavy fire. Helm spooled up and pulled the plug. We left him. No weapons, no cover. I'm sorry, Lieutenant. You were following orders. I still am. I asked STRATCOM to mount a rescue team. Admiral Raines refused. Wouldn't risk 5 men for 2. He may be dead. Raines forbid me sending assets in. He didn't forbid you. Find him, Farron. I got 10 years on the books with that loyal bastard. He saved my ass more times than I can count. I can't do this without him. Yes, you can, Lieutenant. I don't want to. I don't either. In purely mathematical terms, it's a mistake to go after him. But we've buried 19 commanders today. I'm not losing another. Send me their last known coordinates and we'll see what we can do. Let's keep this off radar. I'll have a sit rep for you shortly. Actual out.
Clashes on the lunar surface have come to an end as Sato forces reclaim the Moon Gateway Harbor from the Settlement Defense Front. The Gateway Complex is the Earth's primary cargo, commerce, and passenger terminal. A joint operation between Gateway Coast Guard Defense Forces and Special Operations Groups, including the Navy's elite SCAR team and UNSA Marines, forced the SETDEF into a full-scale retreat. For UNSA Armed Forces Media, this is Renee Sam in New Delhi. Intense fighting in Geneva has subsided as Sato troops defend the UNSA capital against invading settlement defense forces. Fires still burn from the charred remains of warships, the result of a surprise attack launched against the Sato fleet. Mandatory evacuations are underway as several small pockets of fighting are ongoing here in the city. A STRATCOM spokesman was quoted as saying, "Our orbital defenses are intact and the fleet is holding strong, keeping the enemy on the run." This is Renee Sayan in New Delhi.
Sato forces, backed by SCAR-led airstrikes, have destroyed the Settlement Defense Front's primary fueling station on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. At least 100 militants were killed in the ground-based operation to cut off enemy fueling capability in the region on this, the first day in what will no doubt be a protracted war between SETDEF and the UNSA. A STRATCOM official says, "We are standing with our UNSA allies against both traditional and hybrid warfare aggression," referring to the mechanized brigades the SDF fight alongside, increasingly elevating their troop numbers to well beyond the Marine and SCAR team elements currently deployed. This is Armin Raskot, WNS, Berlin.
Sato forces have prevented a chemical attack on Earth, destroying a settlement defense front ship carrying the payload. Despite the success, reports indicate that the chemical agent was not completely contained. Our experts tell us that the vacuum of space should render the compound inert, but without the exact makeup of the agent, they cannot say this with complete certainty. The Health Organization Organization announced that relief efforts for off-world colonies are underway. This is Peter Bryan, reporting from Geneva.
Okay guys, so yeah, I actually had myself muted there just because I wanted to let you guys listen to the audio logs, but now we're actually going to be or you know guys, I'm just going to let you read these. Yeah guys, because like I cannot see that text, it's like too tiny for me. Okay, and now let's do this. Okay guys, so that's it. So I'm gonna leave it here. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see ya.